Hello, my name is Nicolas. I'm from Domaine Jacques Prieur in Meursault and Côte d'Or, and also from Domaine La Bruyère in Romanèche in Beaujolais. The La Bruyère family owns different estates in France, and the main Burgundy estates we are talking about today are Domaine La Bruyère in Beaujolais and Domaine Jacques Prieur in Burgundy. Some few words about the 2016 vintage. Very challenging one again after a series of hail in 12, 13, 14. 16 was a very good start at the beginning, very hot and very promising spring. We had a very early bud break in March, and then unfortunately during the night between the 26th and 27th of April we had a very bad frost, something like we never seen since 1985. And the problem is that normally the frost can only touch the vineyards close to the roads, but in this case, in 2016, the frost hit different parcels in different areas on the top of the hill, the middle of the coast, but also near the road. So, for example, we lost almost all of our Échezeaux and Chambertin and Montrachet. Montrachet 2016 will be very rare. So it was very difficult for us this night between 26 and 27 of April. And then the second challenge of the season was in May and June because it was quite wet and the mildew was important. So it was important for us to control it and to be careful about this very moist atmosphere in the vineyards. But really fortunately for us, July, August and September were very sunny, very dry, quite hot. So the health of the grapes was very great at the end. We managed to harvest at around the 20th of September in very good conditions. Of course, we lost a little bit of the grapes that were frost during April, but at the end of the day, the quality is very interesting because what we lack in terms of intensity, for example, compared to 2015, we managed to have more purity and more elegance and terroir. The stamp of the terroir is really important in 2016. So we are between 2015 and 2014 in terms of both intensity and elegance. And I think that 2016 will be again back on a very classical Burgundy vintage. So that's mainly for Côte d'Or. For Beaujolais, for Moulin à Vent, it was a little bit different because we had no frost, but a little bit of hail. So we lost a little bit of quantity. But again, we can really compare Beaujolais and Burgundy in 2016 in terms of stamp of the terroir. Really, 2016 Beaujolais will be definitely a very classical, very terroir-oriented vintage. And the Moulin à Vent 2016 is definitely on the fruit and not too much extracted and too much alcohol like we can find in 2015. So for the wine enthusiasts and wine consumers, it's really good to have both 15 and 16 to choose between the two styles of the wine. So yeah, again on Beaujolais, the 2016 Beaujolais will be again on the purity, and we will definitely find the differences between a Morgon Côte du Py, a Moulin à Vent, La Roche, Le Clos, Le Carquelin, Champ de Cour, all the vineyards and terroirs of Moulin à Vent and all others crus in Beaujolais will be very identified, and the characteristics of each parcel in 2016 in Beaujolais will be very strong, and you will be able to rediscover the purity of 2016 of Beaujolais in 2016.